Want to take a picture? You want to take a picture?
Looks like we got a water pump coming in. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I think the problem is in the carburetor right here.
Motor doesn't run?
No.
Or it's just running bad?
No, it doesn't run.
Okay.
So, it's in your hands.
I'll fix it.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me know how much, or let me know what is the problem, and I come back to talk about it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Looks like we're going to get to do another video. When I finish this, working on this truck, we'll find out what's wrong with this water pump. We got a no start, no run situation. One of the first things I'm going to check, since this is a Honda motor and it has a low oil sensor on it. Right there. That little piece right there is a low oil sensor. I'm going to check the oil level first. And it's full. So it should not be that unless the sensor is bad. Since it is a water pump, we can't start the motor without having water in it. So I'm going to open it up on the top here. Get some water to put in it. This is a trash pump, so I'm just going to take some old stagnant water that's in a bucket out here, rained on, and cottonwood seeds in it. Look to be about a gallon and a half of water in there. That should be enough. Keep the seals wet. Gasoline is low. I'll put gas in it. Turned on, choke on, turn the gas on. The Honda should start with one pull. Spray a little brake cleaner down there. Sounds like we got a clogged up carburetor. First thing I'm going to do is turn off the gas. "10mm wrench, take off this little drain plug. Drop that in that little pan. Same 10mm wrench. Oh, that gasoline smells like paint. Yep, it's old gas. That's what we got to do, is clean out the carburetor. Routine, very routine on small engines. And seasonal equipment, motorcycles, boats, jet skis, all that stuff. We're going to try to do this without taking it completely apart. Sooner or later I will do a video on taking it completely out. This float bowl is in a bad way. It's got some junk in there, pretty thick. And not only in here, but worse, it's in this jet in here. And I'm going to clean the float bowl out. I'm going to take advantage of the sun here and see if I can't show on the camera what's going on inside that jet. There we have it, right inside that jet there. All that garbage inside there. You got to see it with a mirror. There is supposed to be a brass fitting in there with a hole in the center, and I'm going to find it, and a screwdriver slot to get it out. I wish this wind would stop. Every video I do, I've been having trouble with the wind. Now, Briggs & Stratton has a similar setup, but it doesn't have a jet like this. If you try to stick a screwdriver in there without seeing exactly what you're doing on a Briggs, maybe not on all of them, but I have one that's like that, it will break a piece that's inside there because it's not a jet in there. The jet's in a different place. That is a jet. It's got the screwdriver slot in it, and it's got a hole in it. I'm going to clean that out. I got these torch tip cleaners. It looks like a package of torch tip cleaners, but I bought it for motorcycles. It's the same thing, except it's got a couple of them in there that are much smaller than what you'd find in torches, and they don't even have ribs on it for scraping the dirt. It's smooth, and it has some that are a little bit bigger. I'm not sure where I left off. I got to try to remember. I had a phone call and I had to leave. I'm going to take this float off of here. Now, we're not doing a carburetor rebuild. This is just a quick fix to get it going, and this will work for you most of the time. Take this wire brush, or this is a plastic brush like a toothbrush. Got more of these that are wire. Come in a set with a steel one and a brass one, just to get some of the bigger stuff off of there. Actually, the float's in pretty good shape. It's a little needle there that shuts off the fuel, has a rubber tip on it. You just kind of wipe that off a little bit if there's anything on it. As clean as that is, I don't think that's going to be any problem. There's a rubber O-ring around the edge of this. I'm going to spray brake cleaner up there, and I'm going to try to keep it off of that O-ring, because some of these O-rings will swell up out of shape, and they'll grow and get too big, and then they won't fit where they're supposed to go. I'm going to block the camera so I don't spray any fuel on the camera. That brake cleaner is pretty tough stuff. Look what it does to the paint on this thing. It just ate it up pretty quick right there. What's up, Alex? You want to be in the video?
Hi. Am I showing my face?
Can you see yourself in the picture there?
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm Gordon's best friend. Okay, bye.
Yeah, we're just cleaning this thing out. Some more carburetor or brake cleaner in there. Now the important part is cleaning these jets. Well, there's one jet. It's a single barrel carburetor. Try to get a little closer. Yeah, that's the guy I gotta get cleaned up on the inside. Find out which one of these goes in there. My goodness, that's gunked up. Yeah.
Why is it not going through?
Dirty. Stick a smaller one in it.
And then you'll push it out. Or it'll just go through.
Well, we got a smaller one to go through there. We'll go up to a bigger one.
What's the air for?
Drying things and blowing dust out. I'm just cleaning off the threads. Got the inside of the jet cleaned out pretty good. I'm just going to stick the corners of some of these wires in that hole. It's kind of a conical shaped hole to clean that out a little bit. I think we got it pretty good and clean now. There it is. Yeah, we can see through it.
It's a really tiny hole.
So that's clean. We're ready to put it back together. Go ahead and slide my float in there. Does not have to be very tight, that jet. It's a brass. It's easy to twist the top off of it, and it's also going into aluminum threads, but it does need to be snug so it doesn't loosen up and fall out. And this bowl can go on in any position, but since this is the drain hole over here on the side, we're going to face that where it's convenient to get at it with a wrench to drain it out. Both of them are 10 millimeter, just a slight snug up on that. And that is not a carburetor rebuild job, but that is a quick repair and it should work. You get the camera set back and we'll fire it up. Turn the gas back on. Give it a few seconds to fill the float bowl. We're going to try to start it without spraying any kind of primer in there.
Oh, it's leaking.
It is leaking.
Want me to zoom in?
No.
Is that gas?
Yeah. We've opened up another can of worms here.
It leaks. Wow.
Let's see if I can turn that thing off a little tighter. Turn the camera back off. We'll go ahead and start this motor up. Can't fix the carburetor completely. The fuel shutoff valve is leaking. I don't have a kit for that, but we got fuel in the float bowl. We got the fuel shut back off. Should start up and run. Not yet. There it goes a little bit. that's why it wasn't running. The jet was clogged up in the float bowl, and now we gotta order a kit for the fuel shutoff, and then maybe I'll do another video on that if it's still here when we're ready to fix that. Thanks for watching.